Hey, my name is Joe Sedlak, coming at you from Las Vegas, Nevada. We are going to be reviewing last Saturday's UFC 163 card in Brazil. And right now we are going to be reviewing the main event. Jose Aldo versus the Korean zombie, Sung Jung. And I was actually surprised by this fight. Not surprised by the end results. I expected Jose Aldo to win, but Sung Jung did not perform like you would expect a plus 800 underdog to perform. You know, he did what he does. He came forward. He looked to throw shots. He made a fight out of it. I mean, he was definitely behind on the cards, but he was aggressive. He was looking to trade punches with Jose Aldo, who was a much more technical striker, and I was actually surprised too by Jose Aldo, who actually took the Korean zombie down. I didn't think he was gonna want a ground war given Sung Jung's submission victories in the past, and that was one place that I thought the Korean zombie would have an advantage. And the end was one of the more frightening things I've seen, just because. Well, the way that the Korean zombie, the way that his shoulder popped out, that was just sickening, frightening to anybody who watched. And watching him pop it back in, I gotta say, what a warrior he is. He's a bigger man than any of us will be, I will say that. But what was really frightening to me was that as soon as he saw that the shoulder was injured, Jose Aldo kicked him there. Now, you have to be a scary, violent man to go and kick somebody right on an injured shoulder, and then the way that he took it to the ground and was landing punches, especially if you notice while they were on the ground, where the Korean zombie normally would have used his right hand to defend himself, and he couldn't do it this time. Jose Aldo was just teeing off on him, knowing that there was no way he was gonna defend himself from those shots. And then when the ref finally stepped in, the way that the Korean zombie just screamed in pain, it was it was a brutal victory. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Jose Aldo did what was expected out of him. He won the fight with his technical striking and surprisingly takedowns. The Korean zombie was game all the way through. Even if he hadn't injured his shoulder, he was on his way to losing a decision. But hats off to him for for performing much better than anybody expected him to, especially in a fight where a lot of media felt that he didn't deserve the title shot, and I'll get to that in a second. As for where these guys both go from here. Sung Jung, he put on an exciting performance. He showed a lot of heart, a lot of toughness. He did what he normally does, coming forward and looking to throw a lot of shots. From here, there's an assortment of different challengers at featherweight for him to take on. I would like to see him next. I'd like to see him fight maybe Dennis Seaver or Charles Oliveira, both guys are coming off of losses, and style-wise, both would present very exciting matchups. So, Joe Silva, if you're watching, let's keep that one in mind. And for Jose Aldo, before this fight, I wanted to see him move up to lightweight and fight the guys like Anthony Pettis and Gilbert Melendez and Benson. But after this, you know what? A lot of people thought that Ricardo Lamas should have been fighting in this main event, and that seems like a very logical fight to make. So. I'd like to see Jose Aldo take on Ricardo Lamas for his next title defense, and maybe after that, I can hopefully get my wish and see him fight the very best at lightweight. But for right now, Jose Aldo, Ricardo Lamas.